Hey guys, Derek, D&K Reptiles. Welcome back to the channel. Uh, as I said in the last video that we did on Tuesday, that I was going to do a feeding update for you guys when we fed. We actually went ahead and fed today. I was fed everyone except for three of them. One of them being because he's in shed. The other two I have to pick up some more rats for. So I'm going to get that done. But everybody else, guys, ate, which is great. So I fed, let's see, I fed 19, and we were 19 for 19, so everybody ate, which is awesome. Like I said, I will have to get two, well, three more rats, which no big deal. So there's the feeding update as far as that goes. Everyone's doing great, and whatnot. Uh, Also wanted to talk a little bit tonight about, been a lot of questions going around about what rodent is better for your ball python. And I say ball python because, well, that's what I raise and am planning to breed. I know a lot of you are watching, or if you are watching this channel, you probably have ball pythons yourself or some kind of snake. And So I want to talk a little bit about that. So there's three different types of rodents, guys. There's mice, Norwegian rat, and then ASF. If you're new and you don't know what ASF is, ASF stands for African soft-furred rat. An African soft-furred rat, they don't get as large as a Norwegian rat. They get about the size of a large mouse. If you're new and you're kind of wanting an idea of what an African soft fur is. And I am going to show you guys some baby African soft furs towards the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Do me a favor though, guys, before we get too far into it. Watch the video all the way through, of course. If you like what you're seeing, you like the content, the stuff I'm putting out, go ahead, go down below, like, share, and subscribe. Pound that notification bell, set it to all so you don't miss another one of our videos. That would be awesome. We are trying to grow our channel and reach a goal of 1,000 subscribers. So everyone that subscribes to our channel helps us out. Sorry, I was trying to get a fly. So yeah, make sure you guys go down and subscribe to our channel. I was told you guys in the last video I was doing the analytics on YouTube. Still about 78% of you guys that aren't subscribed. You're watching the videos, which is awesome, but go ahead and subscribe, guys. It doesn't cost you guys anything, so helps us out a lot. Anyway, back to the rodents. So like I said, there's mice, Norwegian rat, which is the normal rats that you see at pet stores and stuff, and then you have your ASF, which is African soft-furred rat. A lot of people believe, a lot of breeders and stuff believe that African soft-furred, if you have ball pythons, is the best. I tend to agree to that, being as it is a little more, they say it's a little higher in protein, gives your snake a little bit more of a meal. African soft-furred is referred to as the steak in the ball python world, one of their favorite things to eat. However, comes to African soft fur, there's a lot of people that say once you feed African soft furs, it's hard to switch your snakes back to Norwegian rats or mice. I myself, I've only fed a couple, well, I myself have raised all three Norwegian mice and African soft fur before I moved into my new house. Now I only do African soft furs, but I've raised all three, and I fed all three. And I myself don't find it a problem to feed African soft furs, 1 week, and then the next time that I go and feed, because we feed bi-weekly here, I'll feed normal rats. I don't find it a problem to do that. However, I could see it being a problem, how your ball python might get hooked on African soft furs. But I myself don't have that problem. If you're new coming into this and you're at that point where you need to start thinking about raising your own feeders, or maybe it's more affordable for you to raise your own feeders, I definitely don't recommend starting out with ASF. ASF are a little more tricky to get going. They take a little longer to get going. My personal suggestion, if you're new and you're starting out breeding and you want to start raising your own feeders, would be to start with normal Norwegian rats. Fairly easy to get going, doesn't take a lot to get them going, and they produce more often than an African soft fur will. Mice is another one that I don't really recommend for a new person to do out of the gate, because they are kind of tricky like African soft furs. And when I say tricky, guys, I'm not saying like um, they're bad. I'm just saying, like, with mice, okay, you breed mice. The thing you have to worry about mice is they will kill each other. So you can't. And they will eat their babies. They're cannibalistic. I shouldn't say they will kill each other, but they're cannibalistic. Okay, so they will eat their babies, and most do their first litter just like ASF. ASF are known to eat their first litter of babies. It's just something that they do. I don't know what it is, I can't explain that, but mice are the same way. However, ASF are a lot more territorial, and they will, if you put an African soft fur in with a group of African soft furs that it hasn't been with, that group will kill that other one, because they are very territorial. Mice are the same way. Males will fight with other males over females, so you got to be careful with that. I've even found that in Norwegian rats, guys. Once your male rats have been around to your females, don't house your males together. Not a good idea. They tend to fight. If you're just a pet owner and you're not breeding, housing your males together is totally fine as far as Norwegian rats go. But don't do that with mice and ASF. Not a good idea, guys. Take it from experience. Just not a great idea. Anyway, African soft furs, like I said, probably not a great rodent to start out with if you're new. Mice, the same thing. You probably don't want to start out with just mice. However, mice do produce pretty quickly. They are tricky to get going. So start out with the Norwegian rats. Like I said, they're easy and they breed a lot quicker. You produce a lot more, a lot faster. ASF, guys, I started out doing ASF when I first started doing ball pythons. I wasn't successful at getting those to breed. I switched to Norwegian rats. I was successful at that right away. Started producing litters of baby rats. Did that for a while till I moved to my new location. As a lot of you guys know, if you go back and watch previous videos, you can learn all about that and how that went. But I was doing all three at my previous location, guys, and so I tried ASF when I first came in, and it didn't work out. I wasn't successful, couldn't get them to do nothing. So I got into the rats and the mice. I started doing Norwegians for quite a while. Not too recently, but pretty recently, I went back to went and got some ASF and started them again. However, just recently, within the last couple months, I've been successful. They started producing. Right now I've got 2 colonies that are producing, and I just started another one, so I'll have 3 colonies of ASF. Like I said, it takes a while, guys. They're not as fast as Norwegian rats. But anyway, wanted to kind of go over that for the new people. I know we've had a lot of people joining our channel, subscribing to our channel. I don't know that they're all new, but if you are, little pro tip there. Start with Norwegian rats if you're going to breed your own feeders first. Anyway, I'm going to show you some babies, baby ASF, that we've got going on in our second colony. The first colony here, which is the big tank where my hand is up here. You guys have seen all those. They haven't had any more babies since I showed those off to you. The second colony, however, there was a short video that I put out of when they were pinks. They all now have fur except for one, which I don't know if it's a new baby, where she just had one baby and it's new, or if it just hasn't developed as quickly as the other ones. It's healthy. It just hasn't developed as quickly as the other ones have, as far as getting fur and stuff. So I'm going to show those to you guys. I apologize for the lighting. I'll try to do my best to get lighting for you guys up there, so you can see the babies. just fed tonight. I really don't want to mess with any snakes tonight, guys. You know, everybody just eating. Like I said, I did have 3 that didn't, but I'm not going to mess with anybody because I am going to feed those other 3 here shortly after today. So I don't want to mess with anybody right now, but I will show you guys the ASF. I wanted to give you guys a feeding update because I said I would in the last video. And the next video that you guys see coming out from us, of course, will be next week, and probably just go back to discussing something and showing off some snakes, because of course that's what you guys come here for. Yeah, so let's get that camera off the tripod. I'm going to try to show you guys these baby ASF. In fact, I might take them down, make it a little easier on us all. So if you guys give me just a minute, I'm going to try and take these guys down from where I have them at. It is kind of a pain, so give me just a minute, guys. I need to get them water anyway, so probably a good idea to do this right now. Take that off. Alright, guys. Excuse me for just a second. Like I say, I'm going to try and get these guys down for you. A little easier to see them down on the bed than it is up here on the shelf. So, just a second, guys. Let me get these down for you. Alright. So, what we have here, guys, is a 1 to 2 ratio, which is 1 male, 2 females. Again, this is our second colony that you're going to be looking at, second colony of ASF, and just going to show you guys the babies, and then I'll put them back after we get done filming here. And yeah, so let me point you down there. You guys can take a look. The cage is kind of messy right now. I do need to do some cleaning in the ASF enclosure, especially this group, but so it is kind of messy. You'll see some bread laying in there. I give my ASF treats, bread and such, stuff like that. Same thing that I would feed my Norwegian rats, although not all the stuff that I would feed a Norwegian rat, but pretty much the same kind of treats and stuff, guys. So let's take a look at these guys real quick. So there's all the ASF babies, guys. As you can see, most of those ones are the ones that you guys seen the video of before that were pinks. There is still a pink down there. Like I said, he just hasn't developed as quickly. But again, a 1 to 2 ratio, one male to 2 females in this enclosure. And then their height, of course, they chewed up is the box underneath. They chewed that up. But they're getting big. Like I said, it takes a while for these guys to develop. They don't grow quite as big as, or quite as fast as the Norwegian rats do. Get about the size of a large mouse. Like I said, these are adults. So, and there's their babies. Alright. So I hope that you guys got a good view of those guys. Like I said, that is the second colony that we started a while back. And their babies that we showed in one of our videos that were pinks at the time. That is them now. For all you people that are into the rat thing and like to see babies, there's some baby ASF for you guys. Sorry about the camera, guys. My tripod broke tonight, and so I'm kind of had to jimmy rig it to make it work so I could use it. So I'll put those guys back in a minute. That way you guys don't gotta sit here and watch me do that. But anyway, want to do a quick video, quick feeding update for you guys. Like I said, show you off the ASF babies, or give you an update on those, let you know where those were at, because I did that one video. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to go back and watch. I believe it's in the short section. You can go back and see that one. And yeah, hope everyone's having a great week, and I will see you guys all again next week when we do 2 videos again. But until then, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Pound that notification bell. Set it to all so you don't miss another one of our videos. And until next time, guys, peace.